So the book that I have chosen for my math lesson is the M&M's Counting Book, and it looks just like this. And it is a great book that teaches kids how to count, how to collect colors together, how to identify certain shapes using M&Ms. So I always read this book without using the M&Ms. However, for this math lesson, I would use either M&M, like packages of M&Ms, or even colored marbles, and at the end of class, let the children have like a little pack of M&Ms for a job well done. But yes, so this is a literature book. It does have words in it, as you can tell. The first page says, "Pour out your candies, get ready, get set. This counting book is the tastiest yet." And then it goes into a call out of all the letters, or I should say colors, that are represented in the M&M package, which would be brown, green, orange, red, yellow, and blue. They first start off with the number 1, and you have it here written down, the word of the number 1, as well as one blue M&M. Following that page, we go in to see 2 green M&Ms, as well as 3 orange M&Ms, and the numbers and the word are both written down. And what's nice about this book is that children, for kindergartners, they can use their finger to draw out the number 1, and they can also follow along with their finger saying 1, pronouncing each syllable. And they can also recognize the color, as in blue right here. Now, along with this book, I would also take a dry erase board. I actually have one here. And I would also have students come up after reading the book and have them write out the number 1. Or have them write the name of the number 1 as well. That was very poorly written, but that is what I would do with this book. Further on in the book, once you are past the number 6, they end 6 with 6 brown M&Ms. And then you keep counting on all the way to number 12, and in between they start adding other colors. So you see that the 7th color, or the 7th M&M, is a blue M&M. And then for number 8, you have a green M&M as the 8th M&M. And it goes all the way up till you get to the number 12. And there you have all of the colored M&Ms, as well as several brown M&Ms, which are actually 6 of them in total. After that part, children will start to learn about sets. So here is one set of M&Ms. Following that, you see 6 sets of 2 pairs of M&Ms. So 2 pairs, 6 sets. And then right here, you will see that it's backwards, but right here, this is the number 2. So you're adding 2 up, 6 2s, to get to the number 12. So they've just divided that initial first row into pairs of 6. And it keeps following different sequences or sets. So you get 3 sets. So 3 rows of 4. And then you have 4 sets of 3. And so on and so forth. Then you have 2 sets right here of 6. And then you move on to shapes. So children will start learning about their shapes. So this one is a square. And it talks about how the square has 4 sides. And then you can count along. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And this actually uses the dozen M&Ms that have been used to break up the initial first set into different sets. Then you also use the same amount to make a circle, and then you make the same amount to make a triangle as well. So students will not only learn about counting their M&Ms, but they will also learn about how to pair them off, the addition problems that go with those pairs, as well as learning about the different shapes. And then after that, after they've learned about their shapes, they will move on to subtraction. So initially, this was a row of 12. However, they took out 1 M&M. And for this lesson, I could ask, which color did they take out? And they would know that it's the blue one if they did elimination, or even if they looked back. We looked back together to the previous dozen of M&Ms. They would see that the blue one is missing. And then we have the equation right here, 12 minus 1 equals 11. And then we do 11 minus 7 right here. So you took out all the brown ones, including that blue one, and left the red, orange, green, and the yellow. And it continues to do a process of elimination. Actually, this was the first page right here. It continues to do a process of elimination where they initially had that 4, and they took out 1, which is the green one, and then they had 3 left. And then on this page right here, they used to have 3, the red, orange, and yellow. They took out the orange, and now they're left with just 2 M&Ms. And it goes on right here. 2 minus 1 is 1, and then 1 minus 1 is 0. And what I really enjoy about this book is that you're not only getting the word problems in the border, you're also getting the equation right here, and then you also have the visual with the M&Ms. So it's using different methods of showing the students the different ways of adding, subtracting. They also get to see how 12 M&Ms can make 3 different types of shapes. At the end of the book, they kind of conclude with what they learned. So they learned about their colors, they learned about their shapes, they learned, They learned about sets of 12 and the different sets that you can do with those 12 M&Ms. And then they also learned about their numbers. And then right here, it has the numbers and then their name. And that concludes the book. So this is a great book for a literary integration with the math, because you're getting the words, they're getting the pictures, so they're having that visual, they're having that word where they can read aloud, they're seeing the M&Ms, and then they also can trace with their finger, or like I said, they can also use dry erase boards as well to write out names, the number. They can even do their own M&M diagram as well. So this is how I would use this book in my math lesson.